Hi friends, welcome to the channel and happy birthday, August babies, because it is your birth month many time. Okay, so for the base color, I am using Paparazzi in Broadway because August birth month stone is a green stone called Peridot, which is this right here. So I decided to do this lighter green for the base color. I then, just for the tips, except for this one so far, put a very, very, very light coat of LA Colors crystals just to put some bling. I did it very lightly just for now, just to kind of so I can at least tell where it's going to go once I get it built up at the end. But I just did it with using the brush. So I left this one undone just so I could show you. Just went off from either side until they connect. And then again, like I said, I'll build it up towards the end. I just wanted a line to show where it's going to be so I don't, get up onto it. So my daughter is an August baby, and I do have some things I will be reading to you as we go. So let me just start with this. August-born individuals are often described as confident, strong, and determined with leadership qualities. They are generally optimistic and have a generous nature depending on their zodiac sign, Leo or Virgo. They may also exhibit creativity, meticulousness, or a strong work ethic. So my daughter is a Virgo, and she does have creative a creative side. She really loves art. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this plate, WH-24. It was a plate off of Amazon. It has the balloons. I really like those. So I don't have a specific um, birthday plate. So I always just have to piece together. The only birthday related thing I have was from one of our Noel friends, which was the birth month flowers. And I did that uh, I did the same minis for like a year, and so I've tried to switch it up starting last month because that was the 1 year mark. So let's go with the balloons. And I decided as I was going through my colors to make it a bit more, I don't know, like fancified. We're going to go to Maniology's Heart of Gold, B187. So I'm going to have to, when I pick them up, I'm going to have to, they're going on this nail. I'm going to have to make sure I get them, try to not get them in the tip line. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I really probably need to switch the color that I'm using for the glitter portion because those are probably going to clash. Okay, I'm going to have to play with this one a bit. And the reason is because it's going to not look right the way I was doing it because I was trying to not get in that line. So I'm just going to pick up the whole thing. And I'm going to start where I can kind of see where that line is at and kind of fiddle around it, hopefully, is my plan. So I'm fine with that. I was trying to not get it up in this line, this portion. Also, the reason I went ahead to do that line, um, or excuse me, what I'm trying to say is the reason I didn't want to put it on the entire nail is because I feel like if I do, you're going to see that the images behind once I get all the glitter placed I'm putting. So I'm trying to just work around it. Okay, now I'm also going to this plate. Doesn't have a name or number. I do apologize. It was also from Amazon. I'm going to go ahead and get these balloons here as well. Still with Heart of Gold. Get off any extra pieces. And I'm going to put those up here. Oh, that is because I waited too long. My bad. So I just try to press it down harder to get it to go on there, and it did, thankfully. All right, now I'm going to this plate. It was also an Amazon set. I apologize. It also doesn't have a name or number. I'm going to get both of these images here. Just going to go ahead and pick them up on the same stamper and take off what I don't need. And I'm going to do just a little reverse stamping on these. Okay, and then I want to go ahead and move over here. I'm going to grab these two presents. Okay, then I'm going to go to Maniology plate M535, and I'm going to get these two images here. I could just go ahead and do those on the same stamper as well, but they are going to go on separate nails. So to fit it on the same stamper, I'm going to have to turn it like this. I will get extras off, of course. Lint roller. And then I'll show you how I put them on the separate nails as we go. Okay, so let's do some reading. So detailed traits. Okay, if you are a Leo, which is from July 23rd to August 22nd, Leos are known for their confidence, charisma, and leadership skills. They are often described as outgoing, expressive, and creative, enjoying the spotlight and attention. And then Virgo, which is August 23rd through September 22nd. Virgos are characterized by their meticulousness, practicality, and analytic nature. They are detail oriented, organized, and possess a strong work ethic. My daughter is a Virgo. General August traits. Regardless of their zodiac sign, August born individuals tend to be resilient, energetic, and possess a positive outlook on life. They are also known for their loyalty, generosity, and ability to form deep connections. Um, yeah, that can't really say that's very true for my daughter. It's crazy how they can be so different. Also, it's so weird to me how it's like the same signs but different months. And you'll also have to let me know if any of that is actually true for you. Sometimes they're on point, sometimes not. But that's all just in fun anyway. Okay, so for the reverse stamping, I'm going to bring in Candy Mayo 969. I'm hoping this will be a pretty green for it. This is a Dollar Tree polish. And I had looked at it before. It reminds me of, I mean, just from when I was looking at it in the bottle, it kind of reminded me of Zombie Hut from Maniology. And so I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pick it up." Well, I could not remember if I actually got it because I hadn't been seeing it in my stuff. So what does Sis do? Sis rebuys it, and guess what? I did have it, and you know what? I had put it with in a specific area that I did not look in until after the fact because I was basically saving it to pull in another green. So it wasn't in the ones been using pile. So I was so irritated at myself. I said, I better like this then. But typically there are several that I end up going through pretty quickly and then I'm like, oh, I have to go get rebuy it anyway. So maybe this would be one of those. But again, at $1.25, that's not bad anyway. So you could always mix it with something or whatever. Because if it would have been an expensive polish, oh, I really would be mad at myself. So as you can see, I've decided to go ahead and plop it on the entire nail. And nail, oh my gosh, the entire image. I still need to get to my own nails, but I have not gotten to do so yet. Kind of looking to see what this little thing is. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Also, I'm not going to color that top portion in because it's like the flame of the candle. So I'm just pulling out this yellow real quick for the flame. Had to brace my hand because I do have the shakes because sis had some coffee. This one I did go over, so I'm going to try to push it over a bit. Sometimes it's easier for me to see on the camera than it is in person. Okay, so now we got the presents. I'm trying to remember why did I just set this over here? I don't remember. And I have so many nail things that I really want to do, and the time I just have not gotten to of um just things I've been tending to, appointments. There's another appointment tomorrow. So it's like pushing everything back. Because I actually had another plan for nails, and I was like, oh my gosh, you didn't do the birth month mani. So I'm having to switch what I was gonna do. But gosh, I got so many things, and I had so many summer ones I wanted to do, and I'm like, I don't even know if I'm gonna get to all of them. I kind of am doubtful, but I'm gonna do what I can. So I was trying to miss part of where that the top portion of the bow is, but I'm gonna have to. Okay, I can tell I'm missing this top area. I also typically, I'm trying to work around my family schedule so that, um, while I'm tending to the house or cooking, whatever, all the things, um, I try to do this when it's more quiet around, but that makes it to where I don't get to all the things. Also, today was the first sneak peek for Maniology's Halloween Box 2025 Box of Gloom. What do you guys think? So I'm more of a Christmas person than Halloween person, so it's not as huge of a deal for me. I typically am drawn to more like to the polishes more so than the plates here and there, but that's just because it's not as, you know, I'm just more into Christmas stuff. But be ready because it goes into, a big deal and everybody's going to be waiting to get that box. So stay prepared. And I did do a post on it if you missed it. That'll tell the release date and all that. Okay, and let's read this. So Leadership. Many August-born individuals are natural leaders, possibly due to the influence of Leo's leadership qualities or Virgo's organized and practical nature. Work ethic. August-born individuals often have a strong work ec- ethic, whether they are driven by Leo's ambition or Virgo's attention to detail. Social. They are generally social and enjoy meeting new people, though Leos may often enjoy, though Leos may enjoy being the center of attention more than Virgos. See, my daughter's not, she's not a big social person, so I don't agree with that one either. Honesty. August-born individuals are often described as honest and straightforward, sometimes to the point of bluntness. Okay, so I've gone back into my stash, and I think these will pair well with um, Heart of Gold. So these ones are also LA colors, but they are in Golden Glow. So I will be putting those at the ends instead. I don't know why I said those. I'll be putting this at the at the end instead. Okay, so I'm working on them. I'm using this brush to help me. It kind of is helping to absorb some of the clear portion and help me maneuver the glitters a bit more. But I was gonna say, when my kids were in school, because they're both out now, they gosh, we would have, let's see, what's first? We'd have husband's birthday, Father's Day, son's birthday, daughter's birthday, and school time, like supplies, school shopping, the clothes. Oh my gosh, y'all, it was a lot. So all of you that are getting ready for school, I feel you. But yeah, it was just because we had so much at one time, especially. Mm. Anyway, just thought I'd share that. So I'm kind of just finishing up where I want these at. Also using the camera too, that helps me again to look where what I need to move. Obviously, I can see them in person, but sometimes the camera kind of intensifies, I guess, parts that you can. It just helps you to see some portions better. I cannot really explain it. It's okay. So I'm going to be getting ready to place the images. Okay, so I forgot there was one thing I was going to pick up, so got to go back to do that. And I've also changed where I'm going to be placing some of the items. So first I'm going to add the candle. I'm sorry, I was thinking like I kind of wish I could do the cake. I wish it was turned the other way. But that's okay. And I'm going to touch up that little piece right there that I overlapped. Okay, so this is the one I forgot to grab. Wait, I'm gonna go ahead and get that one colored in as well. And let that one dry a minute. Okay, this one is gonna get the presents. This is the one I swapped with the cake and candle. Okay, so this one's gonna get the bottom one only. Just turning it the direction I want it. So because there's some space between them, was able to get them on the same stamper, but place them separately. Okay, and this one's gonna get the party hat and the blower. Okay. Remember one time I got these, it was for my son's graduation party. I got these blowers and yeah, go to blow them, nothing. I got the ones that didn't even do this. They didn't even make the sound. I was like, wow, the heck. So everybody's just sitting there blowing and nothing's coming out. That's so funny. Okay, so we have our August birth month mini. So of course, as you get closer, then you can tell the heart of gold coming through. And I just wanted to keep some green instead of just doing the heart of gold on all of them. I wanted to have some green besides the base color. And then I just like glitter, just as an added like pizzazz. But of course, you could put less or more on, whatever you wanted. I think it's better when they're closer because then you can see the heart of gold shining. I do hope you did have or do have a wonderful birthday and do all the things that you want to do and have all the treats you want to have. So happy birthday, friends. Hope you have a wonderful day or did have a wonderful day. And thank you so very much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. I will list the Maniology products I used in the description box. And until the next one, have a blessed day, friends. Bye.